everyone. I'm a little nervous about this microphone, but hopefully you can hear me. Thank you, Kevin, for those great remarks. As Kevin said, I'm the Executive Director of the Scholarship Fund of Alexandria. I have the privilege of working with all of you in some capacity, and certainly, more importantly, working with our students and our staff who are serving our great Titans. It's really a joy and a privilege to be gathered here with you today at this breakfast. This, as you know, is our 40th anniversary, or as Kevin mentioned, and so we're going to be celebrating a lot together, and we hope to see you at many, many more celebrations. But thank you. There's so much to celebrate for sure. The impact on the students, the families, the communities, the relationships, and the partnerships are among some of the most important things that have been built over these last 4 decades and counting. As Kevin said, scholarships change lives forever. It doesn't just change the life of the student, it changes the lives of their entire family members. We just could not do this without you, and the impact is really, really remarkable. So thank you very much. The reason we have this event, it's become one of our favorite events. We're not fundraising, we're not doing anything other than to just gather around and thank you all. And it's really, honestly, I think for the staff and me, has become a favorite event these past few years. And so we also love to feed the people that we love delicious food. And so on that note, I wanted to just make sure that we acknowledge Minnie's Catering, Aaron White, who's been the kids champion of the SFA. We also couldn't have this event without the support of AT&T, our sponsors. So thank you to AT&T, and also we're grateful to our gracious friends here at Alex Renew for providing us with this really cool gathering space. So thank you for being here. So the reason we want to thank you, there are many. Some of you provide financial support. You advocate for our students in a number of different ways. You volunteer your time and your talents. We have application readers here, I know I've talked to today. And a lot of times it's the combination of all those things. So we're really, really thankful to you. So whether you're a longtime supporter or someone who's just joining this marvelous community, you've become the biggest believers in the potential of our Titans and this really special community. Looking around in this room and talking to some of you today, it really makes my heart full, and I hope that you all feel the same way, because you all make this community a place that's just really wonderful to live in, to work in, to teach our kids in, and to just be a part of the community. Thank you. I also wanted to make sure that I shout out to our biggest allies, our biggest supporters, and that's our friends at Alexandria City Public Schools, led by Dr. Melanie Kay-Wyatt. She is one of our biggest cheerleaders, and she's totally committed to the SFA. She's always asking me, what do we need, what can we do, and we're really grateful for that. And along with our school board, their leadership, we really cannot thrive in the way that we do without their help. So we're really grateful. We have a lot of our partners here from the central office as well, so we're really thankful that you took the time to be here. And the board and the staff and I also really appreciate the leadership within Alexandria City High School. And I see Mr. Carter Sinclair here, so thanks for being here. I'm hoping Mr. Harrell has made it or will make it. Priyanne Johnson also, and she is also one of our board members. Thanks, Priyanne. And Frederica Smith, who can't be here this morning, but we really value our partnerships together. So thank you, ACPS, for championing our students every day. The work that we do, again, couldn't happen without our key board of trustees. They are really the greatest advocates for our students and their futures. We're really lucky to have some of our current and former board members here today, and I know Kevin mentioned some of the current members, so thank you so much. And really, Kevin's leadership is one of the biggest reasons that our board is so successful, and our talented board members, they really are helping the SFA to continue to grow and succeed, and thus impacting our students and the community. So thank you. And also our staff. This is really, this team is the best of the best. I know people talk about, you know, we can't do it without our team. I really just want to say how much I mean that. They are, I call them Team Awesome, and they're just mission driven. They're really great at what they do, and they're just wonderful humans that I have the privilege of working with every day. And also we're in both campuses. This is our second year, so we're really happy to be able to support students and work with staff in both the King Street and the Minnie Howard campuses. You're going to hear from a couple of our program staff members in just a minute, but I do want to just give a shout out and introduce the SFA staff. So if you can raise your hands when you hear your name. Kim Vianney, our Assistant Director. Miller, our Director of College Advising. Melissa Samuel, our Director of Scholarship Programming. Rosie Wiedemer and Albie Dixon, our Relationship Managers. Cass Johnson, our Director of Communications. And Loredana Diamantopoulos, our Administrative Coordinator. And that's not it. We also are super lucky to have two outstanding members of our of Advise Virginia. This is formerly the Virginia College Advising Corps, who are part of the SFA team. Asta Jorgensen and Samantha Smith. Just so you know, and we've talked a lot about partnerships, and you're going to hear a little bit more about partnerships in a few minutes, but the Advise Virginia program that I just mentioned, the SFA has had a 2-decade-long partnership with them. It's a program out of the University of Virginia, and they provide us with advisors who are supporting students one-on-one in both our campuses. And we're the only site in Virginia that has 2 advisors part of that program. So we're lucky to have them. So as I promised earlier, I wanted to introduce you to 2 of our staff members who are, you know, in the front lines every day working with our students and really do a remarkable job. I get to see them in action every day. They're not only experts, but they're just really caring and compassionate people, and I can't imagine anybody else, you know, being able to, you know, help our students navigate this post-secondary planning and the journey, because we want to make sure they get to that finish line, and they're here to help us do that. So I'd like to introduce to the front Christine Miller and Alyssa Samuel, please.